Baby, I need you to turn the volume all the way up and hear me really good on this one. Watch this repeatedly because this needs to seep down on the inside of you. You are not insufficient. You are not inadequate. You are not less than. And whatever situations happen in your life that cause you to feel that way, those things do not need to impact you in the same way that they once did anymore. You have full power over the impact of situations in your life. And so I want you to really start embodying what it means to be sufficient, to be adequate, to be capable. I want you to think about what that would mean for you if you were to see yourself as that way across the board. And here's the other thing, right? Because some of you are probably watching and like, I don't struggle with that. I don't feel a particular way. So let me ask you this question. Note the areas where you get particularly frustrated in your interactions with other people. Note the things that annoy you. Note the things that people do and say to you that really get under your skin. Also take note of the things that you think people think about you that you don't like. And in those areas, I'm going to go ahead and guess that those are the areas where deep down inside, if you're honest with yourself, there's a part of you that believes that it might be true. And it's the part of you that believes it's not, that it might be true, that fights so hard against it to the point where you just deny it. And so sometimes we get in this habit of saying, just shut the thought down. Don't believe it. But the truth is that we have to acknowledge that it exists in the first place. So before you go and shut a thing down, acknowledge it because it's there to teach you something. So acknowledge it by asking, hey, why are you here? What do you want? What are you trying to show me? What are you trying to teach me? And then take the lesson from that and apply it to your life for your good. Now, that work can be difficult because what you're doing is two major things at once. You are accepting the thoughts that don't sit well with you, right? You're accepting the less than favorable thoughts that you have of yourself. And you are working on them. You're trying to undo the negative impacts that it holds. And it sounds good on one hand, but the act of accepting that, damn, I do feel inadequate here. Damn, I do feel insufficient and my insecurity is showing up here. That's why I'm angry. That's why I don't like it when they say this or do that. That's why I feel like people are showing off because there's a part of me that feels insufficient. To accept that is a big ouch moment to ourselves. And then to try to do something about it means that now you are moving into a space where what you have now accepted about yourself, you now have to say, okay, what am I going to do about it? And doing something about it may mean being vulnerable and saying, you know what? I noticed that you do that. How is it that you're able to make that happen for you? Because I can't seem to figure it out for me yet. And those feel like uncomfortable things to say because you're letting another person know where you feel your deficit is. To support this process, because I recognize it can be difficult, one of the first steps that I have as part of my transformational coaching offerings are my workshops. My workshops are designed to help you start to identify the different areas in you that you want to start stretching yourself and working through and giving you the foundational steps to start working on them. So there are 4 different workshops that tackle 4 different things. They're on my website, thekeynsg.com, under personal development. Check those out. There's some coming up next month, October. Sign up. I encourage you to sign up for all 4, especially because you get a discount if you sign up for all 4 as opposed to sign up for them separate. The other thing is that some of you may be at the part of your journey where you want to do a little bit more than just the foundational steps. And so I have an ongoing group that is starting in January called the Goal Achievers Alliance. And this group is going to be a group of folks who are really trying to push the envelope of their growth and move forward. But you're doing it in a community of supportive individuals who are also struggling and admitting to their struggles together. And so I'm providing weekly coaching, group coaching in that one. Then I also have one-on-one coaching. Of course, I have one-on-one coaching because pushing individuals forward is a passion of mine. So to do it one-on-one, I get life from that as well. And if you really want to go forward full steam ahead, I also just recently began offering year-long coaching, and credit to one of my clients who was like, listen, okay, it's all good to work with you for 90 days, but then I get on this hype and I'm high on it and I just want to continue knocking down walls in other areas of my life. So let's stretch this out. And I started to think about that. Yeah, instead of having clients have to renew and come back, what would it look like if we were to do this for a full entire year? And so I started to offer that. So you have options as to how to proceed with your transformational growth journey. You don't have to find yourself in the same space year after year. And here's one more thing that I want to say before I close out this video. And this is food for thought. I've spoken about how coaching is an investment. I'm also fully aware of the fact that coaching unto itself is a luxury, and it's a luxury that many of us don't have access to, whether it be for financial means or regional access. So what I'll say is this: the way that you see yourself impacts your access to greater, all across the board, money included. And if we can't get out of our own way by expanding the ways that we see ourselves, then we are going to find ourselves in this repeated cycle of lack and struggle. And so at some point, it's very imperative that you ask yourself, where are you spending your time and your money? And how is it enhancing you? Because a lot of us will spend things on things that are temporary and they're fleeting. And these things don't add value. It gives us the perceived notion of value, but it doesn't add any real value to the depths of our soul, the depths of our lives. So think about that. The next time that you see a video of mine that you resonate with, or the next time you're on my website and you're like, oh no, I can't do it. Or someone else's, right? It doesn't always have to be NSG. I'm always going to promote NSG because I truly wholeheartedly believe in the work that I'm doing, because the work that I'm doing is rooted out of my love for us, for the advancement of those of us who consistently feel unseen, unheard, underrepresented, and all of those things that hold us back. I love us and I want to see us grow. And so it is a gift and an honor. And I talk about my faith. I feel like God blessed me with this opportunity. This is the way that I am designed to show love. And so I get excited by doing this. And so, yeah, I'm going to promote NSG. I say that all to say, yeah, I'm going to promote me. But if you find something else that resonates with you, the questions that I pose about how you spend your time and your money still apply. So thank you for watching, and check out thekeynsg.com. And in the meantime, folks, never stop growing. I love it when y'all comment, and let's engage in the chat. So do all that good stuff too. Share the video, show some love, all that goodness. Bye, y'all.